today I have a makeup look for you guys, perfect for the holiday season, whether you're going to a lot of Christmas parties, family gatherings, or maybe you just want to look good while binge watching on Netflix, because that's probably what I'm gonna do like 60% of the season, to be honest. So I'm wearing this like scarf dress to make it seem like we are in the festive cold season, but to be honest, it's still hot, so it's like a scarf dress but still sleeveless. So you know, cold, hot, that's what you live for in the Philippines. So anyway, I decided to film this easy holiday makeup look for you guys, like a soft cat eye and a bold lip, and I feel like this is the go-to look that you should have for the holidays. If you want to know how I did this whole makeup look, then first, you gotta make sure to subscribe, okay? Hit that red button right now because I have a lot of makeup tips, makeup looks, in the weeks to come, so you don't want to miss out. So yeah, if you want to know how I did this, then let's get on to the video.
First and foremost, you gotta wear that primer so that your makeup lasts all day, and I love wearing the Makeup Forever Base Mattifying Primer. So I'm putting that on my forehead, chin, nose, where I usually get oily. Next is foundation, and what I've been loving, I've been wearing every single day now, is a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. It's super lightweight, gives you enough coverage, and the great thing is it doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundations. So I'm going to dot it all over my face, and then I just grabbed a stippling dense brush to rub that all over my face to spread the foundation. Next is a must-have for me because I have the best eye bags in the world, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm just putting that under my eyes, my forehead, chin, nose area, basically everywhere where I want it to be brightened. And I just use my beauty blender, which I just dab all over my under eye circles, basically everywhere I put concealer. And for some reason, it makes me very satisfying watching this, just, you know, watching all of my imperfections disappear. That's my concealer face, and it's just not so cute when I just put that face on. Next is setting powder, and what I've been using lately is the Cody Airspun loose face powder, even though the set kinda sucks, but it really does the job. So I just use the same sponge to get some of that powder and set my concealer and basically everything in the T-zone area because that's where I get most oily. Next is the brows, and to be honest, this is the least interesting part, so I'm just gonna speed through this. But basically, I used the Maybelline Fashion Brow Kit, which I've been using for quite some time now. Yeah, let's just speed this through and pretend that this is how fast I do my eyebrows on a daily basis. Okay, now I'm gonna scoot you guys in for the eye portion. So I'm using first an eye primer, which is recently I've been using the Nars eye primer. It's super lightweight on the eyes as well, and it's super easy to spread all over your eyes because for those oily girls out there, you need a primer to make your eyeshadows last all day. So for today's look, I'm super happy because I recently gotten this palette, which is the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I've been in love with it, constantly using it non-stop. First, I'm using a mixture of tempera and golden ochre all over my lids to brighten things up. And then I use a fluffier brush to blend in that transition shade to make a super blended look, and it's in the shade Burnt Orange, which is a really great brown mid-tone shade. To add that pop of glam, I wanted to get this gold shade in the shade Primavera. So it's this really light wash of gold, which I think is not too intimidating, but it's still gonna add that pop in your eyelids. So I'm using a shader brush to pack on that color so that it's as intense as I want it to be. And I also bring it in the entire lid from the inner corner and a little bit to the outer corner, just blending it as I go. And I really make sure I put in that inner corner because that's really going to make your eyes wider and more awake. And then here, I'm just blending in into my outer V an even browner shade, which is in the shade Raw Sienna, just to deepen up the look a little bit. So this is the part where it gets exciting because I incorporated this easy cat eye look just using eyeshadow. I used this reddish shade called Red Ochre from the palette, and I basically formed a wing using this flat definer angled brush, and I just start from the edge of my eye and then work my way out. And the great thing about it is that if you mess up, it's not going to be such a hassle, you know, removing black liner because it's just eyeshadow and it's easy to just remedy as you go. And And then this is just an optional step, but I wanted to make it a bit darker, the wing liner I just created. So I got another palette, which is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. And I decided to mix this reddish and this darker brownish shade to make my eyeliner darker. Because I didn't want it to be too red, but I didn't want it to be too brown. I wanted it to be in the middle because I didn't want it to be too harsh of a liner. So I wanted it to be like a faded, soft cat eye. So that's what I did. And then I extended the eyeshadow into my lower lash line to balance things out. And just make sure that you blend that all out with a pencil brush. So technically we're done with the eye look. I just had to curl my eyelashes real good. And then I added this mascara from Maybelline, Big Shot Mascara. So I wiggled that mascara real good into my lashes. I probably put a lot of coats because I'm just that girl who needs mascara in her life. So I also put in my lower lashes just to balance the eye look out. And if you're just like me who happens to put mascara not in the right places, I got you. So basically I just get a Q-tip and I just slowly flick off that mascara once it's dried, and it's like nothing happened. Because I'm a little bit extra, I wanted to have a separate highlighter for my brow bone, which is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. And I like it because it's subtle enough, but it gives that pop for your brow bone. Okay, so basically done with the eyes. Moving on to the face. I'm using this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I basically just do the inverted C motion, which is under your cheekbones, your forehead, temple, and of course the bottom of your jaw. And then next is blush, which is I'm using my Holy Grail blush forever, which is the MAC blush in the shade Melba. So I just put that lightly on my cheeks. And then as a highlight, which is my fave highlight, as you can see, because I've hit pan. And this is the Becca Champagne Pop, and I just use a fan brush to put that on tops of my cheekbones, on tops of my eyebrows, and I'm pretty much happy about that because I am glowing. And then for the final touch, I'm using this Nars Audacious lipstick in the shade Audrey, which is like a vampy reddish shade, but not too dark. Just perfect enough for the holidays. So I'm just applying that lightly on my lips. I didn't apply it completely. It depends on you. Maybe if you want to go out to the nighttime, then you could make it as intense as you like. And basically I just make weird faces and just put tissue in between my lips to make sure that it's matte and it doesn't transfer, and we are done. I hope you guys try out this look for the holidays. I feel like it's super fun, super easy, and super festive, and it just gives me all the Christmas vibes I need right now. Wherever you guys may be, I hope you guys enjoy a very, very good Christmas with your family and your friends. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!